Grandstand Bettors here with your daily free sports pick for Friday, March 18th. Just a reminder, if you're new to Grandstand Bettors, make sure you hit that subscribe button for all our picks, predictions, and contests throughout the year, and smash that like button for cashing St. Peter's over Kentucky. We gave that out on Monday as one of our first round upsets, and it cashed out. Make sure you go watch that video again because there's one more today that is a huge underdog that we like in March Madness. It's Friday Frenzy here at Grandstand Bettors, which we'll get to in just a little bit, but without further ado, let's recap yesterday's NHL play and dive into another one for today. And last night we took the Red Wings Canucks under 6.5, and this might have been one of the easiest cashes we've had all year long. We do not give out unders a lot on YouTube, mostly because the betting public loves an over, but we give them out quite a bit on our daily cards, and this was one that we just had to share with everyone. Demko, in our opinion, one of the most underrated goalies in all the NHL. He's got a 27-18 record and a 2.63 goal against average. He had another great game last night, stopping 34 of 35 shots for a .971 save percentage. One would think that surely would be good enough to win the game, but on most nights it would be, except last night, Alex Nedeljkovic played out of his mind with a 43-shot save shutout, but he hasn't been great all year. He's got a 16-18 record, and he's given up about an average of 3 goals per game. So why did we back him last night for an under? Well, he just doesn't know how to play in Detroit. On the road, this guy is a much better goalie. He's got a 2.81 goal against average, and with Demko's daily ability and Nedeljkovic's success on the road, it was an easy 1-0 Detroit win last night. Today, we're going to stick with the NHL. We're going to look at the Boston Bruins and the Winnipeg Jets. Bruins currently sitting in the first wildcard spot in the Eastern Conference and have been great in the past few weeks, 7-2-1 over their last 10 games. They are coming off a 4-2 loss against the Wild on Wednesday night, but they showed really great heart in that one. They were down 2-0 early, and they fought their way back to a 2-2 tie game heading into the third period. That's just where they lost it in the third, though. They just didn't have enough firepower on Wednesday to beat one of the better teams out west. The Bruins, though, they do have a top 5 power play unit and the 11th best penalty kill unit in the NHL. They're also one of the better teams in scoring in the first period to give themselves an early lead. They do struggle, however, on taking penalties in all their games. They give the other team too many opportunities to play with the man advantage. The Winnipeg Jets, who are chasing the Golden Knights for that last wildcard spot at the moment in the West, they've won 2 in a row, including one over Vegas. They're going to try to take advantage of those power play opportunities. The Jets, they do have an above-average power play unit and put about 33 shots per game on the opponent's goal. Mostly the reason for giving them an average of 3 goals per game in this season. So, what is our best bet for tonight in the Bruins and the Jets matchup? Well, the last 2 times these guys played was back in January. The Bruins won 3-2 at home on a late Pasta goal, but the Jets at the time, they were not playing great, and they've definitely turned the corner with their season as of late. They are 6-3-1 in their last 10, and they look to be much more efficient on the offensive side. Both these teams, their offensive seem to have leveled up lately here in the month of March. Both have scored 6 goals, or both have combined for 6 goals or more in their games in 6 of their last 8 games. And with Winnipeg getting a couple days off here, their legs, they're going to be fresh. And at the same time, their defense, which has been their Achilles heel this season, it's probably going to continue to be weak against this Boston offense. And they give up the 8th most shots in the NHL. Boston's going to pepper the net. And because of that, our best bet for Friday, March 18th is going to be the Bruins and the Jets over 6 goals. Now, it's Friday Frenzy, which means you can put up to 3 best bets in our best bet leaderboard challenge today. But that also means that we have a soccer prediction from our friends over at Very Biased Opinions. So, Ian, what do you have for for us this weekend in the Premier League.
Thanks once again, Matt. Not a full round of fixtures this weekend, but the game I'm going to be looking at is Tottenham Hotspur versus West Ham United, and I'm going to be backing Spurs in this London derby. Now, usually I would say stay away from backing on Tottenham, but to use an English phrase, I think they're worth a few quid here. They're starting to find a bit of consistency under Conte, and in Harry Kane they have one of the world's best strikers in red-hot form. West Ham starting to tire a little bit as the season comes to a close, so get your money on Tottenham because I'm backing Spurs on the money line.
Wonderful analysis, Ian, and once we figure out what quid is, we'll be go and betting the Tottenham Spurs as well. If you love to make soccer bets or you just love the Premier League in general, make sure you subscribe to Very Biased Opinions. Ian does a great job on his channel breaking down each and every game all week long. Also, just a friendly reminder, all our free bets on YouTube don't actually make it onto our Grandstand Bettors daily card, but are here to help make a decision in your mind throughout the day. If you are looking for our full card, head on over to grandstandbettors.com, become part of our family, and start living that grandstand life. But as always, sit back, relax, go Irish, and we'll see you tomorrow.